We're born, we live our lives and die. In this world of chances, oh my, oh my. Life's a game of laughter and strife.
Lord, it's a boy.
It's a miracle.
So, we enter this world crying. Maybe it's because we know what's coming next. Picture this. You're chilling in a warm, cozy, all-inclusive resort where all your needs are met. Then without warning, you're evicted. No notice, no due process. Just a forceful shove into the cold, harsh reality. That, my friends, is the birth process in a nutshell. You haven't even signed a lease agreement and you're already stuck with responsibilities. The moment you take your first breath, you're in debt to the oxygen you just inhaled and the bills just keep piling up from there. It's a never-ending cycle of chaos, and you've barely learned to burp. Ah, the sweet irony of life. One moment you're floating in amniotic fluid, the next you're drowning in responsibilities. But don't worry, it's not all doom and gloom. There's a silver lining to this cloud of existential dread. And just like that, we have been tossed into the funfair of life. So, you've grown up. Congratulations, you've officially entered the endless cycle of bills, responsibilities, and existential crises. Adulthood, that magical time when you transition from a carefree youth to a mature individual burdened with responsibilities. It all starts with getting a job. You've probably spent years preparing for this, studying hard, burning the midnight oil, and now here you are, a proud owner of a shiny new job title. Suddenly, you're expected to know what a 401k is and how to network. And let's not forget about those delightful early morning commutes, because who doesn't love waking up at the crack of dawn? Then comes the joy of paying taxes. You see, as a child, you were blissfully unaware of this delightful aspect of adult life. But now, every year, you get to part with a portion of your hard-earned money. It's like throwing a party where you are not only the host, but also the one footing the bill. And the guest of honor? The government.
The government takes a pretty big hunk out of my paycheck every month.
Oh, and let's not forget about starting a family. You thought having a Tamagotchi was hard? Try having a real live screaming baby. Suddenly you're responsible for this tiny human who depends on you for everything. And just when you think you've mastered the art of diaper changing, they grow up and become teenagers. Now you have to navigate mood swings, broken hearts, and the never-ending quest to be cool. But wait, there's more. Remember when you could eat anything without worrying about your waistline? Well, welcome to adulthood, where even thinking about a pizza can make you gain weight. Now you have to worry about things like cholesterol levels, blood pressure, and the dreaded D word, diet. And then, just when you think you've got the hang of this adulting thing, you've mastered the art of tax filing.
This part of my life is called paying taxes.
You've survived the terrible twos and the terrifying teens, and you've finally figured out what a 401k really is. Life decides to throw a curveball your way. Because you see, adulthood is nothing if not full of surprises. And just when you think you've got it all figured out, life throws a curveball. Welcome to the midlife crisis, the time when you start questioning all your life choices and what you could have been a professional potato chip taste instead. Ah, the midlife crisis. That magical time when you gaze longingly at a shiny red sports car and start seriously contemplating if you could pull off a leather jacket without looking like a relic from the 80s. It's the time when you, yes, you, the responsible adult who's been paying bills and filing taxes, might suddenly find yourself daydreaming about abandoning everything to backpack around the world. Now let's take a moment to appreciate the humor in this. Picture yourself, a well-established adult, suddenly trading in your reliable sedan for a flashy sports car that's as subtle as a neon sign screaming, "Look at me, I'm having a midlife crisis." Imagine the look on your boss's face when you announce that you're leaving your steady job to pursue your lifelong dream of becoming a professional harmonica player. And let's not forget the sudden urge to get fit. Suddenly you're a regular at the gym, attempting to bench press twice your weight and signing up for marathons. You're eating kale salads for lunch and you've sworn off donuts only to be found sneaking one or two or maybe a dozen in the middle of the night.